What happens to ICE after Donald Trump? It's a question I asked tonight to Congressman Dan Goldman and Congresswoman Summer Lee. We'll start with Congresswoman Lee.
I think that by the time Trump is out of office, I think there are going to be so many parts of our government that we're going to have to look at. A lot of our checks and balances that failed, that we are going to have to figure out how they failed. But I think that essentially ICE is not a necessary agency. And I think that the way that they've been operating has been criminal. I think it's been inhumane. And I don't think that is the way that we should do immigration policy in this country.
So you would say, like, what would your message to ICE agents be then, who are misconducting themselves, I guess?
I mean, I would personally say shame, but I don't think that they're gonna. I think that the conduct has been shameless. So I don't expect that any message that I would send to them would get to them.
Well, what if you said that they might be fired?
No, I mean, but what I would say, my message would not be to ICE. My message would be to those in power. It would be to my colleagues that this is not a country that we should be building. This is not the way that we should build what comes next in America. That the way that we treat marginalized people is a reflection of a rot within our own system. And I think that true patriots should be calling this out. That people who truly love this country should reject the treatment of immigrants, whether they be documented or undocumented. They should reject the treatment of any human being who comes upon our shores for whatever reason. They should reject this treatment of them. And I think that it's cowardice to continue to support Donald Trump in this particular endeavor.
Let's remember, ICE has now $45 billion more from this big ugly bill, which is far, far too excessive and unnecessary. So right at the get-go, they're going to have to be refunded at a level that is appropriate for what they're doing. They're also hiring people who I believe are completely unqualified. And so there will need to be a renewed effort to ensure those who are employed by ICE are following the law. Very, very basic things. I do think immigration enforcement is something that is necessary, but not anywhere remotely like what we are seeing today.
So it sounds like you're talking about major funding cuts then.
Yeah, for sure, major funding cuts to claw back the big ugly bill. ICE is essentially one of the largest militaries in the world right now. That is grossly out of proportion and completely wrong to be targeting our precious dollars to sweeping up families and communities that have been here non-violently, non-criminally, making their life pursuing the American dream. It is a complete waste of resources, and it could be used for so many better things, and that's what the Democrats will do.
Got it. Thank you so much, Congressman.
You got it.
There you have it, straight from the lawmakers. What do you think is going to happen to ICE after Trump? Let us know in the comments, and please subscribe. We are so excited to finally be on YouTube.